Hello, Bossman. Welcome back. So this time we're going to talk about Axel's deck. So this is what we got for Axel. But yeah, so let's take a closer look. Let's look at the skill first and see what we're dealing with. I do see some nice cards. I didn't, I didn't see. I stopped playing around this era of GX or the sets for advance, and I came back after this set started. So I'm not really too familiar with these cards. So let's take a closer look at these. All right, so this is the eighth skill, which is the first for Axel. It's called Blaze Accelerator Deployment. Once per turn, you can change this card's name. Wait, you could once per turn you could change the name of one Blaze Accelerator you control to Try Blaze Accelerator. This skill can be used twice per duel. I'm not. I know I know from experience of well, little experience I have that Blaze Accelerator is a good card for the Volcanic card. So I don't know what the Tri-Blaze Accelerator does that you would want to change uh the Blaze Accelerator to a Tri-Blaze Accelerator. Tri usually means three, usually means it's better, I would assume, than just one of, and it's twice per duel. So we would have to read what these two cards do in order to find out how good this skill can be. Let's move on to the next one. All right, so this skill is called Volcanic Canyon. It's the 16th and the last skill of the characters in the box. Once per duel, you can send one face up Tri-Blaze Accelerator. Also, we have mentioned Tri-Blaze Accelerator twice. You control to the graveyard, then special summon one Volcanic Doomfire. I think this Doomfire is a level 8 monster, if I recall. From your hand, deck, or graveyard, ignoring its summoning conditions. Okay, so I'm assuming it has a summoning condition. Your opponent takes no effect damage the turn you activate this skill. So maybe you're bringing out a beater. Let's see, once per duel, you can send one face up. Try Blaster. You can trust your gear, then special summon one Volcanic. All right, so these skills are not too crazy, but you're burning your opponent, I'm assuming. So they don't need to be that crazy. All right, so let's look at the let's look at the monster. So have you guys noticed there's no extra deck for this deck? I think it's the only character that doesn't have an extra deck. So and I'm pretty sure it's because he burns. So they'll probably if it had an extra deck, imagine that. It'll still be pretty crazy. All right, so we have a vanilla monster first. Has the cards. Usually, like I said, if it's shaded, usually means it's pretty. It's a nice looking card. It's probably a nice card. Charcoal and Pachi. All right, 21 defense. That's pretty good. 20. I think this is maybe the first 21 defense we have. We have a lot of 20, but not 21. This is 1850 with 0 defense. It's a vanilla fire. I don't know how good this is. I do feel vanilla monsters did get a lot of support in this set, so hopefully, something like this could be useful. All right, once per turn, you can pay 500 life and add one volcanic shell from your deck to your hand. This card must be in your graveyard to activate and resolve this effect. Let me read it again. Once per turn, you could pay 500 life and add. Okay, so you're just adding it from your deck. You're just adding it to your hand by paying 500 life points. I guess this isn't bad. You know what skill I'm thinking about is new the new what's it called? Twisted Personality. I think that's the burn one, right? Yeah, the new Twisted Personality. You get a counter for every 500 for every time you pay life points. So this could be pretty cool. Uh, this the Twisted Personality or Twisted Personality might be better, or what's it called? Yeah, it's called Twisted Personality. Yeah, so with the new errata, this could be pretty good as well. They gave us two volcanic shells in this deck, and the one in the GX box, so that makes it to where you can at least use the effect. Let's see the next one. This card can attack directly for 100. If this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by a direct attack, it gains 1,000 attack. Wait. This card can attack directly. If this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by a direct attack, it gains 1,000 attack. So it would be a 11. That's what I'm seeing. So it's at 100. So it can easily get destroyed. I think that's what the purpose of it. It could easily get destroyed. But if it doesn't, you could poke for 11. Damn, that's quite a bit. All right, Volcanic Blaster. So we have our second Volcanic card. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to graveyard, you could place one Volcanic monster from your deck to the top of your deck. From okay, so you could look. It could technically be a searcher, I guess, for the archetype. So when this card is destroyed, you can look through your deck and place one volcanic card to the top of your deck. Okay. UFO turtle. This allows you to search. So this is the giant rat of the fire monsters, basically. You guys are used to it. So I guess you could and it summons them in attack position, right? So I guess technically these would be able to be summoned, right? And let's move on. Must be first special summon from your hand by banishing one fire monster from your graveyard. Gain 300 attack during the battle phase. So this allows you to special summon fire monsters, and it gains you 17, 18, 19, 20. So it's a 2k special summon monster technically if you have fires in your graveyard. That's pretty cool. This is a super rare in Master Duel, so you know it's pretty good. When this card is summoned, you can add one Blaze Accelerator card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. So this might be a 3 of in this archetype, as I feel Blaze Accelerator is like a good card if they keep on mentioning it. Royal Firestorm Guards. If this card is normal summon, target 4 fire monsters in your graveyard. Shuffle 4 into the deck. Draw 2 cards. Whoa. And it's a 17 beater. Wow, this is pretty nice. This is nice. So you could, if you run out of monsters, it seems like you could, if you're searching for this guy, this one lets you put a monster to the top of your deck. This one lets you search a card. It seems like you might be running thin on cards in your deck, and this helps you kind of bring everything back. That's pretty cool. A tribute. All right. Let's see. Once per turn, during your main phase, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to the monster of the equal to number of volcanic monsters in your graveyard by 200. Whoa! During your main phase, so you can't activate during the wait during your main. Oh, so as soon as it's summoned, you can activate it. This card cannot attack the turn you activate this effect. Okay. So this is pretty crazy. It's not bad. I feel like of course you're relying on volcanics, but yeah, if you have a full volcanic deck, it could be quite a bit of damage. Let's see. So just having 5 could make it 1,000. That's pretty crazy. Have your whole deck for game. I guess technically you could do something like that, right? And I don't know if there's anything that allows you to send out from your graveyard. There is stuff, but as many to get to be able to do game. But still, 10 could be half. It could be 2k, so that's not bad. That's 10 is more reasonable. I think. Let's see, Volcanic Doom Fire. So this is the guy that we're talking about. I think. So it does have a clause. Can be normal summon or set. So that's where the skill will come in. We're ignoring the summoning condition. Must first be special summoned from your hand by sending one Tribe Blaze Accelerator. Oh, so you have to send a Tribe Blaze Accelerator you control to the graveyard. So in order to summon it, you need a. I was thinking it just had to be a Blaze Accelerator. That's why I was a little bit confused. But if it's a Tribe Blaze Accelerator, in order to summon this guy, then I guess the skill makes a little bit more sense. During your opponent's battle phase, attack position monsters your opponent controls must attack this card if able to. Okay, so it has a little final battle kind of trap card thing effect. Um, When this card destroys a monster by battle and sends it to your graveyard, destroy as many monsters your opponent controls as possible. And if you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each monster destroyed by this effect. Wow. So this is pretty cool. Like, I guess your opponent would have to let's see, during your opponent's battle phase. During your opponent's battle phase attack position, monsters your opponent controls must attack. Alright, so he's probably gonna go to defense. When this card is destroyed by the battle, when a monster is destroyed by battle, it's a graveyard. So then that's when you start picking him off for 500. Okay, it's not bad. I think this card could benefit from final attack orders, or was it final battle? What's the trap card called? All right, so I was thinking something like this: final attack orders could possibly be pretty good with this, where you're kind of force your opponent to have their monsters in attack position, and you could like go off. And let's see, during monster must attack this card if able to. So wow, so this could potentially be game, just if they have some monsters and you just have this, it forces them to attack your monsters. With if this forces them to attack position, and this forces them to attack it. So this is a good combination to have these two right here. Oh, what did I do? Okay, so this is pretty cool. All right, let's see. Equip only to a fire monster. It gains 700 attack. Little boost. All right, so we finally got to the card they've been mentioning quite a bit. Blaze Accelerator. You can target one monster your opponent controls. Send one fire. Ooh. Send one Pyro monster with 500 or less attack from your hand to the graveyard, and if you do destroy that target, your monster cannot attack the turn you activate this effect. Your monsters cannot attack. So you could potentially build up for like this card, I guess. Like it could be like this could be a semi boss monster. This is obviously your boss monster, but with this guy, this is potentially a pseudo boss monster as you're sending cards to your graveyard. The attack has to be 500 or less, though. Let's see, and it has to be a Fyro. So we do have, let's see that right here. We do have this. We have this. Okay, I think that's about it. So we do have one, two, three. We have three, yeah, right, one, two, three. We have three 500 lower Fyros just in his deck. I would need to look at this at my database for speed duels to find out what's if we have any more Fyros. So let me check. All right. So looking at my database, I was able to find another one that fits the description in order for you to activate Accelerator, and it's discard Mastercraft Gamil. During the damage step, when a face-up monster you control battles, quick effect, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, then add this card. Oh, and it gains 300. So it's a hand trap. So it's not bad, I guess, if it considers a hand trap and you get a boost. I'm not saying it's the best, but it's not bad. So that's pretty cool. So we do have about four, right? We have one, two, three, four targets for Accelerator. That fits the description of this. Yep. All right. So let's see. This is not bad. Target fits a monster controls. One monster your opponent controls sends one fire. So you could pop basically. So let's see. Target one monster your opponent controls. Send one fire monster for 500 less attack from your hand and gear. And if you do, destroy that target. Your monster cannot attack. So it's fine. I think it's not bad if you're in a pickle where your opponent has pretty strong monsters. You want to probably activate Blaze Accelerator and just discard your weak fire monster and pop your opponent's monster. So I wouldn't say it's bad. And then you do have your skill, so we'll read the skill in a little bit. We finally have Blaze Accelerator. Activate this card by sending one face-up Blaze Accelerator. Okay, so you have to send this guy to activate this. You control to graveyard. During your main phase, you can target one monster in your opponent controls. Send one fire monster from your hand to the graveyard. And if you do, destroy that target. Let me see. Okay, during your main phase, you can target one monster your opponent controls, send one fire monster from your hand to the graveyard, and you do destroy that target. Alright, so it does have the same clause except the restriction of attack, but it does have to be a fire. So that increases more of it. Now you do have more Pharaoh's monsters with removing that restriction. Let's see. And if you do that, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. Your monsters cannot attack the turn you activate this effect. So it does have the same clause where your opponent you take the damage, right? Your opponent takes the damage for 100, but you cannot attack that turn. But it does gives it a little boost where it could be any Pharaoh, and it's a continuous, so it's like pretty cool having like a Tribute to the Doom as a continuous card. Twister, like I said, so you do take 500, so Twisted Personality could be active. Wildfire, pay 500 life points, destroy all Blaze Accelerator cards you control, and if you do, destroy as many monsters on the field as possible. Then special summon one Fire token, Pharaoh level 3, attack 1,000 defense, and attack percent. Your monsters cannot attack the turn you activate this. Um, it's a quick effect, so that's cool. If you have no monsters, I guess that'd be pretty cool. I guess I don't know. I don't really see um pay 500 destroy places. All places are cards you control. You do destroy that many. So I guess it's a field wipe. I guess tank could be a field wipe if you have multiple accelerators. And it seems like you might want to have multiple accelerators as you want to activate your skills and stuff. So I guess it could be a board wipe. That's not bad. Yeah. So we already have this. This is also it's a 1-for-1, I think. Let's see this one. Covering fire. During your damage step, if an opponent monster attacks your monster, target one other face-up monster you control. Your attack monster gains attack equal to that target's attack during the damage step only. Hold on. I'm confused because I didn't think it was this card. I didn't think it was this effect. So let me see. I thought you could choose the attack position monster, but let me see. Damage step. Opponent's monster's attack. Your monster. Oh, wait. During the damage step, if an opponent's monster attacks your monster, target one. Oh, okay. So it does. Target one other face-up monster you control. Your attack monster. Let's see. Your attack monster gains attack equal to that target's attack during the damage step only. So it makes it to where hmm. Okay, so this okay, I see what they're going with. So basically it helps you gain the attack. So whatever monster your opponent is attacking, and if you have two monsters, this requires you to have two monsters in order to activate this covering fire. So basically, if your opponent attacks a monster and it's pretty weak, you could the second monster you have, you could kind of get boost the attack. Was it attack equal to the target's attack? So it during the damage step. So yeah, so you'll potentially be able to destroy the monster your opponent's attacking with this card. I guess I don't really like this as much as I feel there's other cards better. Let's see, Firewall. When your opponent declares a direct attack, you can banish one Firewall monster from your graveyard. Negate the attack. Ooh, nice. Once per turn during your standby phase, pay 500 life points or destroy this card. Okay. Is it worth it? I think so. I think you could make, with this effect, you could make Twisted Personality life. So I really feel maybe Twisted Personality might be a lot better in this deck than the other skills they have. But we'll check it out. Let's see. Let's check out the skills. Alright, so knowing what we just read, Let's see. Once per turn, you can change the name of. What is it? Once per turn, you can change the name of one face-up blaze accelerator you control to tri-blaze. This skill can be used twice per duel. So twice per duel might not be as bad because, like I said before, I feel like these duels will be over within like 4 turns. I think a round could be over within 4 turns or a match or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So yeah, like a game could be over within like four. And this I feel makes it to where you don't have to use the tri-blaze accelerator. You could just use blaze accelerator. Um, as tri-blaze kind of makes you neg for a blaze accelerator. I feel that this would be the benefit part of it. So, and then which allows you to special summon your boss monster a little bit faster. Let's see. Once per turn, you change. Oh, yeah. So yeah, it's to basically special summon your boss monster. So I guess you could run two of those boss monsters with and then probably three blaze accelerators to make the blaze accelerators tri blaze and kind of make your deck a little bit more I feel reliant on your boss monster than burn or do both I guess. So let's see the other one. All right, this one. Once per duel, you can send one face up tri blaze. So this has to be the tri blaze. You control to the graveyard. Then special summon one volcanic doom fire from your hand deck or here ignore ignores condition, ignoring the condition. Your opponent takes no damage. Just no effect damage the turn you activate this skill. So it would take battle damage, so that's cool. So this makes it to where your your boss monster is like you're so I feel like you're either using there's two decks. You're using this skill with tri-blaze accelerators in it, or you're using the other skill with just blaze accelerators in it, and but they're you both have you have volcanic doomfire in both of them. I kind of feel like that, or the pseudo boss monster. So either one of those two, I feel like. Well, this one specifically, you're using I feel the volcanic, of course, because it's too special summon it, and then the other one you could technically use the just the blaze accelerator. Um, and with the combination of volcanic doom fire. So I feel that's how I see him. So I don't know. Hopefully this little analysis helped you guys out, and if it did, hit like and subscribe like a boss, guys. Take care. See you.